Good morning, everybody from the Texas Motor Speedway, and welcome here to Go or Go Home qualifying to see who will be in the race in the Lone Star State for race number 14 of the NR 2003 Red Bull GT Series of Season 4. As Zachary Fitzwater is the first driver out on the track. Last week at Houston played a major shakeup in the championship. And what was a very interesting race we had in the Lone Star State. Zachary Fitzwater doing his first official time lap. Fitzwater 37th in the points. In fact, nobody fell outside the top 35 as far as that is concerned after the wreck fest we had last week at the Houston Supercell. It's Ingrid Pollard in front of Fitzwater, Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater 27.5, Pollard 27.7. Courtney Lynn 5.60. She goes to the top of the timesheets. There's Courtney Lynn. Courtney comes in this race 43rd in the points table. Failed to qualify for Houston last week. Courtney Lynn dropped to third quickest. So we still have yet to have 5 drivers on the board for time. Well, as soon as I say that, Reagan Whitlock clocked in 5th quickest, 27.676. Now at 27.449. Dave Asante now on the bubble. Matthew Hubert. There's Brooke Packett. Lizette Armstrong is the gal on the bubble, 27.663. And she got beat by John Schmidt, 27.60. As you see, Sam Tenley. As Courtney Lynn went to the top of the timesheets, 27.287. Now we're starting to get quicker times, which is pretty good. Courtney Lynn, the fastest in this qualifying session. Lizette Armstrong trying to find some speed. as we're down to 10 minutes left to go in this qualifying session here at Texas. Our second of two races in the Lone Star State. Timo Mauser, Matthew Hubert. Hubert currently the slowest of the 13 drivers. Hopefully nobody comes knocking on my door. Courtney Lynn. And there you see John Smith and Henrietta Fitzwater on pit road. Courtney Lynn at 27:28. Whitlock currently second quickest. There's Sam Tinley, Andrew Williams, there's Lizette Armstrong. Zachary Fitzwater in third quickest right now. Right now, Ingrid Pollard currently on the bubble as far as that is concerned. Courtney Lynn really not improving her time, but it looks like a good lap to get her in the show. Courtney Lynn just got beat by Henrietta Fitzwater 27-171. That knocks Lizette Armstrong out of the Fast 7. That puts Andrew Williams. Actually, there is a tie between the 55 and the 04. And because Andrew Williams is higher than Sam Tenley in the points, if the 55 goes down to 7th, he would actually be the car that would miss the show. As there you see Lizette Armstrong just struggling, trying to find a balance to get any speed. She's got to find at least a 10th. Or a 100th, I'm sorry, a 100th. As Andrew Williams still 7th quickest. If he can find a time that he can beat Sam Tenley with less than 2 minutes to go in the session, I think he would look like a driver. Right now, they're both locked in the show, even though they have the exact same time. The 04 would be 6th. Sam Tenley would be on the bubble. As you see, Henrietta Fitzwater. As we're down to 30 seconds left to go in the session. Henrietta Fitzwater still the fastest, so it looks like she is going to make the show, as we now got zeros on the clock. Can the 2 improve? The answer is going to be a no, which means we now know Lizette Armstrong will now be one of the 6 drivers who will unfortunately not race this afternoon. As Henrietta Fitzwater, the fastest in this session, She'll be joined by Courtney Lynn, Reagan Whitlock, Zachary Fitzwater, Ingrid Pollard, Sam Tenley, and Andrew Williams, who will be the drivers that will race here this afternoon. Unfortunately, the drivers who will not make this week's race here at Texas Motor Speedway are Lizette Armstrong, John Schmidt, Burke Packett, Matthew Hubert, Timo Mauser, and rookie Davis Santi. Those 6 drivers, unfortunately for them, they will not race this afternoon here at Texas Motor Speedway. So that's going to do it here from here at Texas Motor Speedway. If you enjoyed this Go or Go Home session, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the World Racing Association crew today. We'll see you guys back here at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the 14th race of the season for the Red Bull GT Series, as our race weekend at Texas continues on the Blue Hedgehog TV, the greatest racing since 2013.